I speak English. It's a phrase you wouldn't expect to hear very much in an Arabic-speaking former French colony. But it is a trend among the young people of Tunisia that's unlikely to go away. I'd like to invite you on a journey with me as we seek out individuals from the startup, social innovation, and artistic communities of Tunisia who are actively engaging in English on a daily basis. Our quest is simple. We'll discover how English has impacted these individuals' lives and gain their perspective on the influence that English will have on the future of Tunisia.
I live in Tunisia and I speak English.
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 MultiplyTunisia's goal is to capture the entrepreneurial spirit of Tunisia by highlighting the influencers in its startup, social innovation, and artistic communities. We're also interested in tracking the growing impact of English on these sectors and the effects that this will have on Tunisian culture.
Enactus is a global organization that engages with university students to use innovation and business principles to improve the world. My first encounter with Enactus was when Esprit ICT Enactus chapter joined us for a cleanup event in April 2019. I was impressed with the members' dedication, their enthusiasm, and their willingness to tackle tough issues that their country is facing. What also caught my attention was that almost all of the students spoke English really well. I caught up with them at their Ariana campus and got their perspective on the growing influence of English in Tunisia. So why are you personally involved with Enactus?
Well, in the future, I see myself as an entrepreneur. And for me, being in Enactus is a big step ahead to get to be there, you know. I'm here to improve myself. I'm here to gain knowledge. I'm here to give my team knowledge and get to receive knowledge. I'm here to improve myself, to get to improve the world, to get to improve people's lives, you know. And for me to get to make a little change in the world, you need to start by myself, and that's what I'm doing.
Okay, so basically I heard about Enactus ever since I was in, I think, junior year in high school. I've actually heard about the competition and how big of an event that is, you know? And I've heard about how everyone is not only how everyone's really invested in the projects. They're not invested in I want to win. They're invested if the project is complete or not. Do we lack a number? Did we help? Did we impact that specific region? I've started, discovering social entrepreneurship. And then I have slowly started watching, Enactus competitions, presentations. And it really just it was really imprinted on me how much the integrity of the groups and how much passion they were projecting in the camera, and how much strength, just like a normal project in a normal university has impacted on so many people. And I genuinely wanted to be a part of that, and not only because I wanted to be a part of that, but I also wanted to see if that's true or not. Is that really true, or is that how they make it look like, So this is my first year in Enactus Esprit ICT, and I genuinely cannot imagine myself without Enactus Esprit ICT. I really think that I am doing something. I am changing the world, even by the smallest things, but I am changing the world. And together, we can indeed improve lives. And that really touches me a lot personally. I really love that. And as I said, I can't imagine myself without Enactus Esprit ICT.
How has English impacted your life until now?
In my opinion, I believe that without English, competition or events like the international competition of Enactus would not be possible. I mean, how can you get people from around 40 countries to compete in one competition without understanding each other. So the fact that we found English as a common language between us all around the world to try to communicate with each other, to try to compete with each other, to try to improve lives with each other is something to be astonished about. Because like 100 years ago, you couldn't find a South African person talking with a Tunisian person who is talking with a Chinese person who is interacting with a Japanese person. That sort of things wasn't possible 100 years ago. So now that we can all communicate with one language, I believe that it facilitates a lot of things in our life and make it a lot easier. So
really, I cannot count the number of connections and the number of people I have, came to know throughout the years thanks to English. I have worked as a translator on a summer 2017 in like a hotel, and it's really impressive how like a Japanese person can communicate with you throughout English, and an Indian person can communicate with you throughout English. English has really facilitated basically the communication between every single person in every single part of the world. So that's how it really impacted me. It's really important to be an English speaker at this point, Yeah, that's it.
In your opinion, what do you think is the future of English in Tunisia? And specifically, what impact will English have on the future of Tunisia?
As we are a very small country, achieving what we want to achieve or having what we want to have in life, we cannot achieve that alone. We need to communicate with other people. We need to help each other to try and improve each other's lives, or wherever we live in Tunisia, in another country. So the fact that we can create one simple language, communicate with each other, just to help each other out and to communicate and to improve each other's life, I believe that's the best thing that Tunisia could have right now. So without it, we could not achieve what we are achieving right now.
Well, with English, we're gaining the international expansion of our projects, our ideas, our talents, our hard work. It's not only a language; it's a way to expand the treasure of your country.
I really think it's going to open so many opportunities for us to share our knowledge, our culture, our freaking art, like songs and all of that, right? To the world. I really think that it really, like, English has helped us with that, and it's going to have a huge impact because, nowadays I'm noticing English infiltrating in our like day-to-day language more than ever, and I really think that it's going to continue like that until it becomes like a second language in our country, because our second language is not English, it's actually French. Yeah, that's it. I really think it's going to open a lot of opportunities for us.
Guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Multiply Tunisia is brought to you by 11 Talents. At 11 Talents, we consult, design, and multiply. Find out more by following us on our Facebook page, our Instagram feed, or by visiting our website at 11talents.com. At 11 Talents, we start with you. We love telling stories on Multiply Tunisia. We also love collaborating with like-minded individuals and organizations to bring these stories to life. Episodes in our I Speak English series were made with contributions from Rawinji Studio. Rawinji Studio works with change makers to catalyze social change in Africa through visual storytelling and social innovation. We encourage you to check them out on the internet, and in case you can't spell Rawinji, just look on our website. We'll make sure that they get tagged and all of the appropriate links will be there.